y'all? It's your boy Paige. We back again, and guess what, y'all? We're at my first mobile home I've ever bought and invested into. And I thought about actually speaking a little bit more about how you can get into mobile home investing. So this is about to be the basis of what you need to know to go ahead and start making some money, an extra stream of income that could replace a bill or just add another stream of income into your life. That's something that can actually build wealth for you and your family. So look, y'all, I'm so excited about this because this has been something that I've had an honor to have a mentor on, right? Because I talk about how we can get into different industries, how we can build extra streams of income, but if you don't have a coach or a mentor or somebody that you can get more knowledge and more information from so you have actionable steps, I definitely recommend it. So I had a mentor, shout out to Nicole Briscoe. She really just helped me get into mobile home investing, but I took the knowledge and I applied it. I talk about this all the time, right? I talk about how knowledge isn't powerful, but applied knowledge is powerful. And we got to be mindful of using the knowledge that we give. So this is something that laid the foundation for me and laid the foundation for other people as well. So I thought about why not give y'all an insight of what it took for me to get my first mobile home and how you can do the same thing. So this is gonna be a basic video on that. So first things first, I just want y'all to take a look of where we are. This is private land, right? Normally with mobile home investing, you might be in an area where you're in actually a mobile home park. And that's when you see an actual community of mobile homes, right? And you know it's not a community when there's not like a office or if there's not like a sign for you to actually go in to speak to somebody that actually manages the park. So that's how you can tell if it's actually a mobile home park or maybe even private land. So this is private land, and I ran across this deal on Facebook Marketplace. And let me tell y'all, that's a key when you're actually in mobile home investing because there's multiple things you can do on Facebook Marketplace, right? So you can actually look for mobile homes to buy on Facebook Marketplace. You can market out to sellers on Facebook Marketplace with actual virtual ads. And guess what else? You can actually find buyers for the people that you might be flipping and selling these mobile homes to, or you're looking for tenants to actually occupy your homes. So there's different things you can do with Facebook Marketplace. So that's a gem, right? But let me tell y'all, so I got on Facebook Marketplace, I look for mobile homes or manufactured homes. That's something else, another term you can use for when you're looking for these homes on Facebook, manufactured homes. So that's something else. When you're looking for those homes on Facebook, right, you want to look in a price range that's something that you will pretty much be able to afford. But let me get on that, right? Let me break that down a little bit more, because y'all know with funding, there's something called private invested or private capital that you can access with people that will invest into you, invest into your business. If y'all don't know how to access private capital, drop in the comments below if you want me to do a more detailed video about building private capital for you to invest into things like mobile home investing, real estate, anything that you might actually need a financial assistance with. So y'all drop in the comments if y'all want me to do a video on that. But anyways, you can find people that actually give you funds that'll be able to give you enough to go buy the deal. So when you're on Facebook Marketplace, I will look for mobile homes 10,000 or below. And the reason why I say that is because usually in that range you can find homes depending on your area. Y'all, I'm in the Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina area. We usually like to buy below 7,000 to 8,000 because we know we can get a high ROI, return on investment, on our money. Usually sometimes it's 100%, y'all. What does that mean? That means I can double my money. I could put in, let's say 7,000, I can get out 14. So that's something, those are amazing situations, because when you put your money in some investments, as you guys may know, you might get a 10, 15, or 20% return. In these cases, we can get 100% ROI, meaning I can double my money. So when I went on Facebook Marketplace, I found this house listed for $11,000, y'all. $11,000. But you know me, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna negotiate. That's one thing you want to remember, to always negotiate a number. Don't settle for a number, right? So you want to anchor, and what that means is you want to go low on your offer so they can talk you up to your actual offer. For me, for example, the most I wanted to spend on this home, y'all, was $6,500. They had it listed for $11,000. So what did I do? I anchored at $5,500. I offered $5,500 on this house. I met up with the lady that had it listed on Facebook Marketplace. I walked through the home, and I'm actually gonna show y'all how I did the walkthrough. We're gonna walk through right now into this home, and I'm gonna show y'all how I was able to identify different things in this house that gave me my negotiation tips. So walk with me. So look, y'all, this is something that really allowed me to understand how to negotiate. So when I'm coming into houses, right, to these mobile home investments, I want to make sure that I'm using my phone, right? I'm coming in and I ask them first. I always ask, hey, you know, am I able to record or take pictures? They might be like, yeah, of course. Most likely they will say that. You want to come in and you want to document everything, right? So you want to make sure you're taking pictures of everything. And as you're taking pictures, just notating out loud some of the things you might have to fix. If there's anything to fix, right? But you want to definitely make sure that you take pictures and videos of everything in the house. So one of the things that I looked at, y'all, come with me. As y'all can see, this is the kitchen area. And in this kitchen area, there's no appliances, right? Like the stove, or, you know, like sometimes there's built-in microwaves and things like that. There's no utilities. So that's one of the first things that I noticed. I was like, okay, there's no utilities. This home does not come with utilities. So now I know that's something I'm going to have to pay for, right? And then I thought about the wall color, y'all. Look, I think about aesthetics of what I'm going to resell as. I thought about it. I'm like, look, it would do a really good job if I were able to get in here and paint. Right, so adding the paint job, I think in my head, those are costs that I'm adding up that's going to help me with my negotiations. Y'all come with me. Let me show y'all something. Right here, this is the full bathroom, guys. So, as you can see in this bathroom, this is something that is going to need work. If y'all look at the tub, right, you can tell you don't have to replace it, but you're going to have to repair it. You're going to want newer faucets. You're going to want just newer like material that's going to cover this area. So you want to make sure that you actually look at every part of the home that you get to build value around when it comes down to you making a pretty much a good offer that may get accepted. Because now you're not just throwing out a number, guys. Now you're actually throwing out something that's relatable. You get to actually say, hey, because of this number, look, due to this right here, let me show y'all. This is a perfect example. Y'all, this is where normally your water heater, right, will be. And on this water heater, you can tell that it's old, it's rusted. And this is something that you want to make sure that you look at. So I'm like, that's a negotiation tip. I have to replace that. So when I'm giving my offer, it doesn't sound crazy because I actually see things that I know I need to repair. As an investor, we have to make money, right? We have to make a profit. So that's something I also say, you know, we have to make a profit on something like this. So we have to be aware of some of the things we will have to come in and fix. If y'all look at the floors look freshly new and they look like they've just been put in. So you want to make sure that you look at different things and make sure you notate it. So now when I give the offer, y'all remember what I said. My true offer is $6,000 or $6,500, but I want to make sure that I'm anchoring below that. So I offered $5,500. The offer got accepted at $6,000. It was originally listed at $11,000. So now I was able to talk them down to $6,000. Guys, let me tell y'all what my game plan is on this, right? I got two options. My first option is, right, I could just put about $1,000 into work into it, right? Something that I'm looking to do. Or I could also, so that would put me at $7,000, right? If I put $1,000 in, I actually bought it at $6,000. I'm all in at $7,000. That would just probably be paint job. Put a couple. I'm gonna show you guys outside some of the things I have to do. But actually put a couple different appliances in here, right? Which you can also find good prices for. After I do that, I might be $1,000 in with that. $7,000. What I can do is relist it on Facebook Marketplace and other platforms like Craigslist, OfferUp, Let Go, things like that. And I'm gonna really relist it at like $16,000. And what I'm preparing myself is, I'm preparing myself for somebody to talk me down. So I relisted at $16,000, and now guys, listen, I'm prepared for somebody to talk me down to probably about $14,000. That's what I want for it. So I put in $7,000 total, I get $14,000 back. I made a $7,000 profit. That's 100% ROI. I flipped my money, y'all, and that's all for me just going on Facebook, finding a home. That didn't take much time, maybe 30 minutes. And then I contacted the seller. Hey, when can I come and take a look at it? I scheduled it, came out, took pictures and videos, made my offer. You remember, anchor. And y'all might be like, Patrick, well, what if I don't know how to like sell or negotiate? You don't have to necessarily focus so much on that when you're actually coming in. You don't have to act like you're some new investor or anything like that. You're just telling them, hey, these are the things that I see that could be repaired or fixed. But here's my offer on it. And you gotta be confident. That's the main thing. If you know what you're doing, if this is your first time and you're still new, you're a novice to it, that's perfectly fine. Because your first time, it may be difficult, but you want to at least put in an offer. because you never know if it'll be accepted. And there's always room for you to negotiate, right? So you always want to add value to somebody's life. When I come into situations, in this home particularly, I want to say that I'm adding value to the seller because I'm helping them. I'm providing a solution. You're not a problem starter, you're a problem solver. Right? So you don't want to say that I'm coming in creating problems. I want to come in and provide the solutions to them. So that's something I always look at myself as a problem solver, not a problem creator. So you want to always look at yourself as that when you're actually coming to mobile home investing, because you get to provide clean, safe, and affordable housing to people that will actually love to live in this location or live in this particular home. So you want to be mindful of that. But let me show y'all outside of some of the things I was speaking about when it comes down to this repairs, right? So that was one of the examples that I was speaking about when it comes down to repairs, because I could just flip it by putting minimal work into it. But now y'all, take a look over here. So a lot of people may look at this and be like, wow, that's a lot, right? So on this particular home, this needs insulation. That's what you see falling down there from underneath the home. This will need some insulation. It will also need skirting if somebody was going to be able to move here. So what did I do? I was like, I understand that this is going to take somebody to come in and put insulation in, put skirting in. So I have to pay for labor and I have to pay for material. So I started to think about how much work this home actually needed minimal work. Because to be honest with you guys, this is actually a pretty quick fix, because as you can see, not all of the insulation needs to be replaced. So I will only have to replace different patches of insulation to make sure that the house is actually receiving the warmth that it needs during the winter and the fall seasons. And it's also keeping in the temperature of the cool when it comes down to the summer and the spring seasons. So we want to make sure that we're taking in all that knowledge when we're looking at these homes. But y'all follow me. So this is on private land. That was one of the things that I looked at. So here's my second option. My second option is to actually come into this home and rent it out, right? Because I could potentially seller finance. That's when I choose to become the bank in this situation, right? So I choose to become the bank by actually financing this home off to somebody that will rent from me. So they will be on installment payments until this home is paid off. So what would I do? So I put in, let's put the same scenario, put $1,000 in, I'm in at $7,000. I can sell this home for $20 and receive a $5,000 down payment. Lot rent is $200, and in this area rent usually goes by $800, so I can charge $700 in total. $200 goes to lot rent, $500 goes to me. In total with $700, and I can cash flow on this property every month. So those are two situations. I can flip it, or I can sell or finance it and become the bank and rent it out to somebody that will buy this home. So that's another way that I'll be able to get my money back out of this home and create a actually stream of income that I will have every month. So you got different options when you get into mobile home investing. I go into a lot of detail on my Instagram page about different hacks. We host free mobile home classes, usually on a different timeline. So I would suggest that you go follow me at the Real Pat Page on Instagram, because I go into a lot more detail with other mobile home investors and just different knowledge that's going to be able to help you get into this industry and be able to dominate. I just wanted to give y'all a quick view of what my first mobile home looks like and some of my plans that I'm going to do with it and how you can do the same thing. But there's multiple strategies to get into mobile home investing, some that I didn't even get to talk about today, which is wholesaling, right? So if you go into my Real Pat Page Instagram, the Real Pat Page, you'll be able to see me talking about different things like mobile home investing within wholesaling, mobile home investing within wholesaling, and I can go more into that as well. Let me know if y'all want me to go into more in detail on this channel. But again, follow me on my page so you can get those immediate gems. So look, y'all, this is just a quick example how you can get into mobile home investing, make quick capital, or just make another stream of income that can help you and help you build wealth. So look, y'all, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Continue to show love. Share this out if you want to help somebody else start investing. Share this out to your friends if y'all want to get into this together. Look, we just want to continue to build on knowledge with each other, build on group economics, and really just help each other get to the top, because we all deserve it. All right, y'all, so tap in with us and don't tap out.